like how I met you.
Yeah.
She runs an event called Women Run Winwood, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm so like impressed. One, that she gets me up early in the morning to come out there and DJ. That's one. but two, how long this is what going on the third year right now?
Yeah, it's been like 2 years and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 years and a
December
half.
will make it 3 years.
Yeah.
And now not only getting me up, but getting a bunch of women to get up early in the morning, which we don't even know the night before. This is a Sunday morning, ladies and gentlemen, to go and do what is it, 3K, a 5K run?
A 5K.
5K. So let me ask you, how did this all start?
Oh wow. So how did this start?
Ladies and gentlemen, just by the response, it's gotta be a good story.
No, so it started, yeah, so it started 3 years ago. And long story short, like, right, this is a question we got asked very frequently. And I think that what makes it, there's nothing special about the story. I just think that just because of that, so many people can actually relate, and that's what makes it special. Whatever, okay, anyway. So the thing is that 3 years ago, I was actually going through a very tough situation. It was a very rocky season in my life, and what really helped me get through that season was that I've always been into fitness. Like, I'm a fitness freak, and I was in CrossFit, and I've always been competing in CrossFit and just really into the CrossFit community and whatever. And what helped me get through that season was my CrossFit family, like my CrossFit community and my church community.
Okay.
And it literally, it's gonna sound incredibly funny, but the whole idea actually came from a 5K run I was actually doing, and it just hit me. It was like this huge revelation, like, okay, I'm going through all these things in my life right now, but thank God I have a community behind me. Like, I have my CrossFit family, I have my church community. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna get through this. But then I was like, I switched it all around, and I was like, wait, if I'm feeling this way, like, I'm going through this situation, and I have community behind me, and it's still incredibly hard. Like, there's so many women going through so many things right now, and they're by themselves. Like, they don't have a community that has their back. Like, it's a tough world. Like, a lot of people go through stuff and feel alone, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and so women. I'm sorry?
I was just saying, not just women, and we feel the same way, but I do definitely agree with you.
No, yeah, for sure. And then so that was like the main, what really sparked that little flame in me. And I think that the moment I was going through all that was, I'm like, it's just God's timing. It's perfect. Like, when I was going through that season, at that time, I don't know if you remember, I was coaching the triple threat boot camps.
Yeah.
Right. And that's actually how we connected, through Coach G. And so I was at the moment coaching these boot camps, right? And I went with the idea to Coach G, and we sat down and we just started like brainstorming. Okay, so we can do this, and women empowerment, and how are we gonna empower women? And then we just had this huge vision. Like, I don't know. I'm just so grateful for the triple threat family, because they actually believed in the vision. We all believed in this vision, and right, it just became something so unique and so special, and right. And what started out as a little get together of women running together has just transformed into this nonprofit. I can actually say that we're one of the female-led, one of the biggest women's only run club in South Florida right now.
Oh, really?
And I just think
really? Right now, if you're saying, I got to give you applause for that one.
I mean, yeah, you've been part of this for the past 2 years with us, so you've seen how we started and where we're at now, and I think right? I think a lot of people can relate with that small story. I use my pain, and I actually use my pain to, I switched it around and actually found purpose in my pain. And right, I just think
You basically
it's
turn,
awesome.
you
Woman
bas-
on women is awesome.
yeah, you
So
basically turn
yeah,
a negative into a positive.
yeah, 100%.
I definitely say that I mean, besides, I'm so impressed by the ladies that come out there. Sometimes I want to be one of the speakers and all, but I'm like, no, it's not about me. It's about the women. Let the women do their thing, you know. But I that's one of the things I do love about it is the guest speakers that you be bringing out there and that motivation. Like every time, like right now, I feel like even after this conversation, I'm about to put on my workout outfit and then hop on the bike and just ride. Just by having a conversation with you, just motivating, you know. And the people you bring just motivate. It's like it's like it's a women thing, and I respect that. But I'm listening as well, and I'm taking those
Yeah.
things in myself, and I'm just listening. I'm just good. You know, do you know that? I mean, I do that with everywhere I go, everywhere I perform, I record. Do you know that every one of your women run, I have everyone recorded. If you ever
That's
say,
awesome.
hey, I need one of those, you know, I want to hear it back. I have every last one of them. Just tell me the date, and I got it.
That's awesome. I just got goosebumps. I don't even know why.
I could tell you this. But here's a question. Here's a big one. I mean, you brought so many women, all shapes and sizes, colors, all together.
Yeah.
When once upon a time, I don't know if it's a male ego or I don't know why women just couldn't get along with each other. But you're changing that whole concept of women can love each other. I mean, you always make sure everyone raise their hands who's been there before, who hasn't been there, and everyone raise their hand, and
Yeah.
then you make everyone turn and get to know each other like that. You know,
Yeah.
what do you think back in the days? I mean, thank God it's changing now. Women can come together and work and unify each other, and they're getting the respect that they deserve from us men as well. But why do you
Hmm.
think they've been held back for so long?
So, okay, let's rephrase it. What do you mean exactly?
I mean, like, you know, there's a stereotype about women not liking women. You know,
Hmm.
women holding women down and all.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, why do you think that?
I think that it's not okay. It's not only in women. Like, yes, we see it more in women, but I think it's like a whole society thing. Like, it's the 21st century. We got issues. Like, it's like everyone wants to obviously move forward and accomplish their goals and their dreams and everything. But I feel like people, I don't know if I don't know if it's a Miami thing. I don't know what it is, but I feel that people like feel that if like they have to bring people down to get up. Does that make sense? Like I need to
Yeah.
step on you to get to move up. I don't know if that's making sense.
No,
Like
no, it makes
I feel
it makes complete sense and all that, and it's confusing to me because what I've learned, if you work together, you build. You maybe not get your piece of the pie
exactly.
right there and then, but if you grow the business, everyone will get their shot, and it will grow to a huge company and all. But that's just my opinion, you know.
No, exactly. And that's where woman on woman comes in, and that's what makes us so special, and what we right. That's our whole message. We think and we believe and we feel in our heart that we can't like you. If you want to go fast, you run alone, and if you want to run far, we run together.
Oh
And
man, that
right,
so repeat that again. What a quote! Can I steal that quote? Repeat that one more time.
if you want to run fast, you run alone. But if you want to run far, we run together. And and yeah, so that's our whole message. Like we want to create community. Like our whole purpose at Women Are Women is to build community. Like life, and that's another thing. Like as women, we feel like it's a society thing again. It's as women, we think that we don't need anyone to move forward. We don't need a guy, or we don't need our girls. We don't need anyone like to move forward. And when I learned the exact opposite, when I really started understanding the meaning of community and having people around me, that's when things started to shift. Like, thanks to the people in my life, thanks to like the woman in my life, the men in my life, like that's thanks to them I'm where I'm at. Like, it's like, I'm gonna use an example, our run club, like running, not a lot of people like running, but when you start running with people around you, the run gets easier. Like anything gets easier. It gets funner. You move different. And I just think that's the whole message behind Women in Wynwood, community over, yeah, community.
Yeah,
all the way.
I agree 100%. Let me say something. You said something about society kind of builds that. I can tell you one thing. You are breaking down those walls that society built. You know, so congratulations on that right there.
Thanks, yeah.
You know, now again, earlier we were talking about, you know, we're going through a difficult time with the whole coronavirus. Do you have any idea? I mean, I know it's beyond your control, but when this spark is going to happen again with the women run on Wynwood?
When will we be back?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the question right now.
That's the question.
But what we do know is that the method has changed, but our message will forever remain the same. So what we're doing and what we're trying to build, and we did last month, is that instead of meeting, right, because of obvious reasons, we're taking Women on Wynwood online. So everything so the whole Women on Wynwood experience, the motivational talk, the workout, the meditation, we're still doing it.
And the women that follows my Keep the Party Going radio, my social media, how would they be able to find that to join in?
Yeah, so basically you would just follow us through Instagram, and we've been posting more information of our event, and basically, and our website as well. Basically, we have the date, we have the Zoom ID. So you grab the Zoom ID and you just enter the number when the time comes, and that's it. It's super easy. We had our event, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and it was great. It was different, but it was really great to see all the women connect, all the women exercising. It was just a powerful hour. So I encourage all the ladies listening to please do come join us. It's gonna be, I'm gonna look for the date. It's gonna be May 18th. Monday, May 18th.
So May 18th, is it on the website or on Instagram?
It's on both.
It's on both?
Yeah.
So ladies, it's posted up right now. You know, if you're watching this, it's posted up. But if you listen to the audio, it's womenrunwynwood.com. And on IG, it's Women Run Wynwood 305. You know, so check that out. You know, it's a very good motivational. You know, I mean, guys, even I don't know, it's a private thing, or can anyone go on there and look at it?
So I'm gonna say only girls.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, if it's only for girls, and it's okay, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to stutter on it. It's okay, you know, because yeah. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, guys, we'll be coming back for you in a little too, right? We had our co-ed run. When was it?
In January.
Our co-ed run was really good. It was so much fun.
Yeah,
we're definitely bringing that back for sure.
And that kind of lead into what I was going to next, where it's like the positive energy that you bring to the table. It's well needed right now. Like, we need you right now. We need your energy right now. And I mean, now I can't take credit for the idea I was going to bring to you, because you already just blew up that you already did it. But it was like, whenever I just think, you know, even, you know, you keep it Women Run Wynwood. You don't change that concept. It's going to be a women thing forever, you know. But I think just my idea, you can, you know, run with it or not run with it. I think if you could, the day you were able to start back up, I think you should unite everybody just together just for that 1 month. And just bring the community together just for that 1 month and embrace it. And whoever you bring to speak out, I think you should speak. You should be the guest speaker. And then if you have a second one. but you have a lot to
Yeah.
say, and you're like the leader of this pack, and we all follow, and we all appreciate you and all like that. It's if you're waking up and you feel cranky in the morning, once you speak it, the whole attitude changes. I mean, let them know
Yeah.
let them know what goes on in a woman runway. It's not just you run and then go home. There's more to it than that. It's break down what happens when you start from 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday.
Hmm.
Break down from 8 to 12 what happens during that day.
All right, all right. Okay, so here it goes. At 8, our DJ arrives.
Who's that? DJ Fo
and,
Seven.
and no, and so our event actually starts at 9. And it's just so great because, right, it's a free event. We're a nonprofit. And what basically the whole thing behind Women on Winwood is that we meet monthly. So we come together each month just to, right, come together to empower each other. And so, yeah, so it starts at 9. We have a guest speaker. Our guest speaker just really sets the tone for the morning. Hey, ladies, what's up? And just she always gives like this huge, like encouraging message. And it's right, it's women from the Miami area that are making a difference in society. And it's always just this powerful woman speaking. And so, yeah, so we have our speaker talks from 15 to 20 minutes. And we have a warm up with our pacers. And it's just a warm up to get our hearts beating. But the warm up is just so unique and so much fun because we're all just like dancing and stretching and laughing and just creating community. Like it's just so much fun. And once we're all warmed up, we split up into different pace groups because we are a run club. We're not a race. We're not a 5K race. We're a run club. So we split up between different pace groups. You grab the pace group you feel more comfortable with, right? So you can be an expert runner to a walker. Like you don't need any type of experience to run our 5K. And so, yeah, so we split up into different groups. We start the 5K, we run. We have a water station at midway. And then once you come back, we always have like little gifts, right? Just to congratulate you. We receive you with your water bottle, your little gift, and just congratulate you. And then once everyone's back, we have a dance portion. So we have her name is Janet Shisar. She's Venezuelan. She is totally crushing it in everything that's dance fitness. So she comes in,
Hey, she
she
don't
dance.
she don't stop.
I'm sorry.
She don't stop. Like oh my god, I see she just go.
She
Oh my god, she's
She
great.
is so great, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So she puts us to dance, and it's just so awesome because you just get to know the woman standing right next to you. You create community. I don't know, it's special because you just connect, and that's exactly what our events are about. It's about connecting and refueling, recharging, and yeah, and then we finish up our morning with a post meditation just to close off the morning, and then we encourage all our ladies to just stick around and get to know each other. And we have vendors. We've been doing our runs at a Besasur Brewing Company, so they open the bar for us, and it just really just comes out to be a great morning where we remind our ladies, like, hey girls, like, you're all so beautiful, you're all so powerful, you're all so strong, you're exactly where you need to be. Like, you can do absolutely anything you set your mind to. And yeah, the girls, like, and the girls and me, because yeah, we all just come out of these events so recharged, like ready to tackle anything. And I think that, right, everyone needs this. Everyone needs this, and more now with the times we're living. But yeah, I encourage you, ladies, come and check us out. And when we're back, you definitely have to come to a run.
Yes, sir. And I can tell you, it's an honor to perform for these ladies and like that, and they motivate me. When I want to pack up and go home and go to sleep, I'm like, well, these girls didn't go to sleep. They came in the morning, so I have to work out. Like whenever I leave there, like I rush home to drop my equipment and go straight to the gym because I'm like, I gotta get it, yeah.
No, for real. Let's talk about this. Really? You
Yeah.
go to the gym after Women on Winwood?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a really like I don't know if you ever see me. I mean, I'm smiling when, especially when again, especially when you guys are speaking. Listen, I'm always been a fan of women. Like I never understood why we ever held them down. It's like Warren Buffett said this once. He was like, "Look what we accomplished with just half the population. If we never held women down, we would be so farther down the line in history. If we never held,
Yeah,
it's like why? I never understood that.
that's true.
I don't think men are smarter than women. I don't think women are smarter than men. You got some smarter than others, and like that. I don't think there's anything different between men and women. I mean, we have our opposites, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's nothing that we can't do. Like me personally, if you and I, let's say we're doctors and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you be getting paid less than me if we do the same job?
Exactly.
And then if you do a better job than me, why are you not getting paid better more than me? It should only motivate me to step my game up and say, not you, no male, female, or anybody's going to take my spot.
So true.
So
Yeah.
I'm a big supporter of women doing their thing, and I don't see why we are holding you ladies back. Let you girls be in the competition, and may the best women or men win. That's how I look at it.
Let's go. I love it.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. I mean, I seen the growth of Women Run Winwood. I haven't been invited, but I've heard you took it to Puerto Rico and everything.
Yeah.
The question I have is how far you want to take it. Like, what's your small goals to your the big goals to your end goals with this whole thing? What is the end goal?
No, yeah. So we've been wanting to expand a right. We've actually been to Puerto Rico twice, so that's something we want to do every year, just to go back to the island. And I think it's so awesome. First off, this is something like Women on Women is something I hold to so close to my heart, and just to like share it with my people, because right, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, just to share it with them and share what Women on Women is all about. It's so special, like just to be in my island with Women on Women. It's just so great, and the feedback we had from them the first time we went, and yeah, and the second time as well, it was just so great. Like, it's one thing to do it every month here in Miami, but it's another thing to just go right yearly and whatever, and the feedback and the energy and everything. It's just so it was something that impacted me like in a huge way. And by just seeing that, our goal now moving forward is right. We had our plans this year, but unfortunately, we can't move forward with it. But it was to actually go from different cities in the United States, and our goal was to actually go to 3 different cities within US this year, and just do like a Woman Run Winwood a tour. Like Woman Run Winwood obviously takes Miami, takes Puerto Rico, takes a Boston, and just like cities.
Yeah,
And
that's where
then
you're from. You're from Boston, right?
my family lives in Boston. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Just go ahead.
No, yeah. So that was our plan, just to take it to different cities and just actually, yeah, just we wanted to keep the momentum going, because we started the year so, and 2020 was our year, but things happen, things change, and we just have to adapt to it.
Well,
But yeah,
I
yeah,
think 2020 still is your year because what happened was, this is how I take the positive from the negative. It gave you a chance to breathe real quick and not worry about the next 3 or 4 weeks before the next one, and now be able
yeah,
to plan for the future, set your
yeah,
goals, and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
basically
for sure.
that's basically what I did. I dropped the album March 30th, and I'm taking all this time to promote and calculate. Started a podcast to interview the artists on there and keep promoting. So when that time is up and we're able to go out, it's time to go on tour.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So speaking of that, see, I'm my podcast is really based on music and on an inspiration. So let me ask you,
Mm-hmm.
and we're talking about women. Can you name me 5 women artists that that you're a fan of?
Oh my God. Yeah. Beyonce for sure,
And why?
because she's the queen. I mean, Beyonce. Okay, first off, you can't put me in the spot like this because I have no idea. But Beyonce, she came out of nowhere. She came out of nowhere and just created. I mean, yeah, look at her. She just created everything from the ground up. I mean, obviously, and she's like people just respect her for her work and for what she is and what she's done and where she's gotten to. And yeah, first Beyonce. That's all I'm gonna say. J Lo. Second, Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Because obviously Puerto Rico. She's Puerto Rican.
Uh-huh.
And again, she's just a boss. She's a boss with everything she does.
Yeah.
How old is she? She's like
She's in her 50s.
50.
Yeah.
She's in her 40s, 50s,
No,
and
she's in her 50s. I think she just turned 50.
she's like solid.
Yeah.
Like her body. Okay, no, yeah, that's close. And can I just give you 3?
All right, we can go with 3.
3, Rihanna.
Rihanna. I mean, you're giving us 3 powerful women. So I think,
Yeah, that's all I got.
yeah. How about 3 women that motivate you or you look up to? How about that? How about 3 or 5 of those?
3 women that I look up to.
Who inspires you?
You know, I'm a big fan of like spirituality and obviously church and God and Christianity. So I've always said I get asked this a lot. I've always said Mother Teresa.
Okay.
Just
My dad would love you just for saying that.
no, but like no, it's not like a regular answer or whatever. But I mean, that woman, like she like was an angel. She was an angel. The impact she made in everyone's life, like everyone she encountered, like she just gave it everything without like anything holding her back. Like she was a world changer, and everything she did wholehearted. Like that's the type of woman I want to be.
Well, I mean,
And yeah,
no,
for
go ahead.
sure. Anyway,
No, I mean,
yeah,
because you mentioned that's not the typical answer. I'm like, but I mean, really, what is a typical answer? You're supposed to say some commercial ass person. If that's who
yeah,
admires you and that's who makes you you, which you're very unique and very a great person and all like that. Okay, I don't care who it is, you know. So and I don't think anyone else should. And then if anyone who doesn't know her and listens to this interview and say, "Wow, this is a great person," they might look into this person, Mother Teresa, and find out more about her and all like that. You might just sparked her, you know. You might brought her back to life and all like that through the people who's listening to us right now, you know. So never devalue anything that you appreciate or do in life and all like that, you know. I
oh
know,
for sure.
I know,
I love that actually. Yeah,
yeah, you know, it makes you who you are. Like I grew to just do it. I mean, some people are gonna love it, some people's not gonna love it, and like that. And
yeah.
you gotta focus on you. Do you love it? If you love it, guess what? It'll come. The people will come. If not, who cares?
You know what? Sorry for bringing it up, but
No, go
I
ahead.
heard this weekend one of our pastors preached this weekend and it was fire, and he said that was gonna forever stick to me. It's not your, it's like what was it? It's not your Oh my God, I totally lost it. I need to look this up. Okay, keep talking, Patrick. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's not me talking. It's all about you because right about now, this is the time where you know it's story time. This is the time that you tell us a story. You know, the story
Okay.
that's gonna make us either laugh, cry, smile, be angry, whatever. Even if you gotta lie to us, tell us a
A
good story.
story.
You entertain us real quick.
Okay. So what am I gonna tell you guys?
Come on, even if
Okay,
it's an embarrassing story, come on, we want to hear it.
Okay, espérate.
Let's humanize you real quick.
Let's what?
Humanize you real quick.
Humanize you. What does that even mean?
It means bring you down to our level because you're a superstar. And we just want to bring you down to our level just for a little bit, you know?
Oh. Wait. So before we start with our story, I found the quote. It was,
Okay.
what other people think about you is none of your business.
Oh, yeah, I know that quote. I tell people that all the time. I said, if people's talking trash about me, it's not for me to know. If they can't tell it to my face, it's not meant for me to know. Let them do their thing, you know? That's what
Exactly. Yeah. So that spoke to me. Okay, so story time, people. What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know.
So I am. So yeah, I'm very grateful for my friends because I tend to surround myself with people that, right, how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to surround yourself with people that like raise you higher and take you off your comfort zone and just really like just get the best out of you. And so right now, in the month of May, my friends and I don't even know why, but we started to do these challenges over quarantine, like fitness challenges. And so for the month of, what was it, April? Yeah, for the month of April, we ran like, it was like 100 miles in 1 month or whatever. So you have to run 100 miles in 1 month,
100
which was
miles.
good. Which was good. It was easy. It was fine. Because because women are women. I run.
Well,
And
let me ask you. When you're saying your friends, is it just women, or it's women and men right now?
oh no, right now it's women and men. Everyone who wants to join. Anyone.
It's just basically a friendly competition.
Exactly.
Okay, go on.
So we started 100. We did 100 miles in May, and it was fine. It was good. And for May, we just started a challenge that it's 200 miles in for the month of May. So in the 30 days, we have to run 200 miles. And when I signed up to this, I didn't do the math. No one does the math. Okay, everyone's doing it. My friends are doing it. They got me. Agree, let's do it. And we've been at it for what? It's 4 days. We have to run 6.6 miles per day to be able, minimum per day, to be able to accomplish these 200 miles. And it's been a mission. Like it's okay to run like again because I run 4 to 5 miles a day. It's good. Like it's freaking good. But I have to add a mile and a half every day to run this and. And Kamega, I just had like this whole revelation in these 4 days that we've been doing this, and it's these are the three things I've learned, which I want to I want to tell you guys. First off, and which again can actually go back to woman on woman for sure, and it's basically what I like. This is my whole. I don't know. This is what I live by, really. And first off, I don't think I will be able or would be able to do these 200 miles if it weren't because of the people I choose to surround myself with. Like these people, the people in your life either have to like make you or break you. And if they're breaking you, like there's no in between. If they're breaking you, that's the type of people you need to like get out of your life. And so first off, I'm grateful for the people I'm surrounding myself with.
She's dropping jewels on you, ladies and gentlemen. She's dropping jewels.
No, for sure. Like community is key, and if it weren't for these friends of mine and these 4 days that we've been doing this, I'm not sure I could have gone to day two. So community overall, and a movement. Like it's like we're living really hard times. Like quarantine, we haven't like. How long have you been quarantined for?
Yeah, since March 15, I believe,
So that's what, like 6-7 weeks?
It's almost 2 months.
It's been...
We're already in May 4th already, It's crazy.
Yeah, that is almost... Wow, that's insane. And so what I've learned over quarantine is that movement more than ever is so important. Like we've been quarantined for 8 weeks, but I think that there's so much freedom and breakthrough and revelations and everything when you start moving, when you start exercising, when you start running. Like so yeah, so movement is key in these times, and by running more than ever in these 4 days, I've seen this.
Yeah,
And the
okay.
No, yeah. Two, that was movement, and three, I think spirituality. I like putting a purpose to every mile I'm running. Like things get so much easier. Like I don't know when I think about I don't know, just putting a purpose to everything I'm doing. Just like one foot behind the other. Like just thinking about everything that's been going on, and just really like putting purpose into what I'm doing. Like is helping me get through it's 200-mile death thing we're doing.
200 miles, ladies and gentlemen. You heard her.
That's story time. That's all I got.
Now,
That's the
now,
only thing I have going on right
now,
now.
ladies and gentlemen, I told her to tell us a story that's going to make us laugh, cry, smile, blah, blah, blah. Or if not, lie to us. So if you're watching us on Instagram Live or YouTube or Facebook and whatever, and you're like there, asking questions or whatever the question, I got a question for you. Do you think she's lying about this story or she's for real? My opinion, she's for real because she's insane when it comes to workout and like that. When she brought Coach Mikey earlier and like that, like he was banging her up, like, yo, she's amazing. She's doing all this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I need you to coach me. She goes, you should ask her to train you. And then he goes, but she's a beast. She'd go in. And I'm like, yeah, see what happened was, I'm not really ready to get my ass kicked right now. I got to build up to that and all. But he always said, if you want to go to workout, I go to hit you up and all. But,
No, yeah.
So I always do say that, this is the perfect time. Like everyone always says, if I had time, I would build my own business. If I had time, I would work out and be in shape and all. I said, this is the time. Now you have the time. Now, this is either going to make or break you right now. And
oh, for sure.
And I'm choosing to find ways to keep me insane and keep me active and keep me relevant to the people out there in the world.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, I'm sure the people wants to know this. What are your secrets right now? Like, what are your secrets for getting fit? What is your secret for staying positive? What is your secret? Like, what can you tell someone who's down on their luck and feels like they can't do it? Like, how would you motivate them to stand up and go for it?
Stand up and go for it. So, yeah. So here it goes. Woman on one foot.
Listen, this is ladies and gentlemen. This is to me the female version of Tony Robbins. That's why I threw that out of her. So take a good deep breath and let them know.
No, yeah, I think that it's really important just to accept where you're at. Like wherever you're at, like exactly whatever you're going through, like either you're whatever you're going through, there's a purpose to where you're at right now. Like, and you don't have to have it all figured out. We think, right? We put these expectations on us on, oh, I'm this age and I should be doing this or whatever, like whatever it is. Like I think that wherever you're at, there's a reason for. And I'm a big believer in God and everything. And I just think that wherever God has you, he wants to show you something. So just embrace where you're at. Like, don't question yourself. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to find out don't try to figure it out, and just embrace where you're at. Like it's okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. 1 second. I just have an alarm that just completely threw me off. Anyway, so just embrace where you're at. Like own it. Accept what's been going on around the world, but don't give in. Like don't give in to the things of this world, and just know and believe in your heart that if God puts you through it, if he puts you to it, he'll put you through it. So whatever you're going through, there's a purpose behind it. And so you just have to focus on on why. Like, why are you going through what you're going? Or why are you going through what you're going? And it doesn't matter the why behind what people think. I don't know if I'm making sense, but okay, let's do this again. It doesn't matter other people's why. What matters is your why. So why is it you're going through whatever you're going through? Like, why do you think? You tell me why. Like, you tell me why. Like, what is God revealing in you? But what is God revealing through you? And just hold on to that. Like, there's a reason for everything.
Well,
And you just have to keep pushing. That's all.
well, let me ask you something. I know you mentioned this early in the podcast and all, but has anything? I mean, if you choose not to, it's okay. Like anything like negative happened in your life that turned you very positive, or were you like always a positive person?
No, yeah. And I think lots of little things have happened to me to make me the person that I am. So, and then, yeah, like just lots of little things. And then I just think that there was a time where, right, I went through a really bad breakup. Let's just say it like that. A really like heartbreak. Yeah, there you go. It was heartbreak. And when
how long were you with the person for?
Around a year, but it was just like this. It was this type of relationship that you thought, like, I truly thought I was gonna marry the guy. And so it just, when when we broke up, it just wrecked me, right? Like, just to tell you the truth, it just wrecked me. And then I was playing this victim mentality, like, for the longest time. Like, why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. Like, I don't understand. Like, why me? Like, and then when I learned, right, that this was when it, like, everything turned. When I learned that when you choose to like, you have to choose what you focus on, and whatever you focus on is gonna amplify. So I was focusing on this victim mentality, and when I truly like flipped it around from victim to like owning it, like, I switched it from victim to empowerment, and that's where everything changed. Like, okay, cool, like, this happened to me, but I'm not gonna let this define my life. And from there, like, things just change. Like, we just have to, like, we just have to remember always, like, whatever's happening to me is not happening to me, but for me. Like, yeah,
Everything's
everything
learning experience.
Yeah, for sure. And that's where everything turned. And so from that, everything has been like, yeah, like, things happen. We're humans. And from that, it's been like, okay, like, this sucks, but there's something that this wants to show me. And just having that mentality, like, it's gonna help you move forward in all ways. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you. I can't keep you on the phone forever because you told me you have some things you got to take care of. But I know I can talk to you forever and all, But one thing before we let you go, let's warm up the conversation. And when you turn on the television or you turn on your tablet and all, what are you watching?
I'm sorry?
What are you watching on TV? Like, what are your shows, your go-to shows? We want to find out, are you watching the same shows we watching? or reading the same books we're reading.
So, it's so bad, but like, I don't have a TV.
Oh, you don't have a TV? Oh, okay.
I don't watch anything. Like, when I grab my computer and go to Netflix, like, I watch, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't sit down and watch stuff. It's so bad. See? But what would you recommend, actually?
Oh, see, I'm the opposite of you.
That's why I'm not.
I got a hard drive just full of shows from the 80s all the way to now and all like that. I can go on and on and on. And I like comedies. I like to sit there and laugh.
Wait, so now I'm on Netflix. So what in Netflix right now is good?
what is good on Netflix? I mean, I really don't go on Netflix much, you know. I mean, I watch this show. Okay, I could tell you this show. It's not the funniest show in the world. It's just a chill show. It's only 8 episodes. It's called hashtag Black as fuck or AF, whatever you want to call it.
What is it? What is it? Black what?
It's hashtag Black AF.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I need to write this down.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's the one. He made it. He created a show called Blackish, a show called Mixedish. He did Girls Trip. You know, he's a writer who ended up, I guess, becoming an actor or whatever the case is. And all. I mean, that's the only one that comes to the top of my head when it comes to Netflix. You know, I don't really go on Netflix too much. You know,
That's all I got.
you know. I was trying to see, you know, if we were on the same level, like us folks that's listening, are we on the same level as this goddess right here? But I guess not. We got to turn off the TV and get motivated so we can catch up to you.
Bro, go outside and exercise.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, she's a runner, so while we trying to catch up to her, she's keep running and running. How many miles? What's the longest amount of miles have you ever ran?
A half marathon for sure. 13 miles.
13 miles. That's how much it takes me when I ride a bike. She said 13 miles running. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but it's going to be hard for me to catch up. I'm going to fight to catch up, but it's going to hard to catch up to this.
Oh, we're gonna make you run our next Woman on 1-1.
Nah, I'm working. You know, I gotta make sure the music is vibing. I can't leave my post. You know, I don't want to get in trouble. So you know.
No, because you just put me the next song and I'll just hit it.
No.
I'll stand.
I can't do that, but I can't do that because I was hired to DJ. See, and I hurt my ankle. I think it's tomorrow. I'm gonna hurt my ankle or something. I don't know. I'll give you 100 excuses why I can't. I'm gonna come to the next Winwood in a tuxedo. Like you want me to run in a tuxedo? She's gonna be like, "Why?"
That would be freaking amazing.
She's like, "Why are you wearing a tuxedo on a Sunday morning at a rut?" Well, Giselle Rodriguez, it was an honor and a privilege to DJ for you guys, to speak to you, for you to give you your time to us today, and I'm highly motivated enough to the fact that, you know, I'm about to go put on my workout outfit and I'm about to go ride my bike, and she does 13 miles running. I do that riding a bike. How long does it take you to do that?
It took me like 2 hours. It wasn't the best time, but whatever.
Best time.
2 hours.
It takes her 2 hours to run. Well, it takes me about an hour and 10 minutes just to do the same amount of time she's running. So that means she probably can run faster than I ride. You're amazing.
Probably.
You're amazing.
That's awesome. Lena, thank you so much for having me. This was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. It was an honor. Thank you for coming on the show and all. And I will keep you posted.
Oh, and one last thing. That intro. Let's talk about that intro. I need that intro at Woman on Winwood.
I just speak the truth. You know, it just, you know, what comes to me. It was supposed to be deeper than that. But I was running around doing so much. It was supposed to be more than that. But it was like, I was laying down and I was just like, oh, damn, this girl, she do her thing, man. I mean, she's a phenomenal, I forgot to mention phenomenal woman.
So ladies, please make sure to check us out. We're going to have
go ahead, break it down. Let them know.
with the intro at Woman of Winwood.
DJ 47, go ahead.
We're going to have Patrick with our intro. He's going to DJ the whole morning. We're going to have the best music. Whenever quarantine is over, it's going to be the best morning. So, ladies, please do come check us out.
Let them
and
know.
Patrick, again, thanks again for having me. This was awesome.
Let them know one more time where they can find you. I mean, I have it up here on the screen, but they want to hear it from you because I could have mistyped something.
Through Instagram, Woman Run Winwood 305, and then our website, womanrunwinwood.com. There you go.
Again, it was an honor, and I thank you for coming on the show. And hopefully,
thank you.
Hopefully, we can do this again.
Let's go. Let's do it. Thanks.
All right. God bless.
Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, world? It's your boy DJ 47. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube page. If you like what you see, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to us as we hit you with new videos every week. 1.